So when working with children with developmental delay and disability, it's important that our practice is not only family-centred but also strengths-based. So what do you see that looking like when you're working with children with developmental delay and disability, and why do you think it's so important?
When professionals come in to assess kids with disabilities, they have no trouble finding all the things that they need to work on. They're all things that the kid can't do. So you're going to come up with a program where you're going to be asking the kid to do things that they can't do and to practice them.
Yep.
We don't do that with kids who are developing normally. We allow them to practice things that they can do, which is how they play.
Yep.
They drive us mad with it, you know, watch me do this and so on, but what they're doing is they're consolidating their skills. You're looking for ways in which you can build on the things that they're doing well to add the things that they're not doing well. If they can get from here to there, but they can't communicate what it is that they want, how can you get them to practice the communication skill while they're doing this thing that they like doing, whatever it is, you know. So that's the thing. Our assessments are biased against the kids, as it were. Our assessments don't ask, what does this kid like doing?
No.
You know, you need to, it's not only strength-based with children, it's interest-based. You know, the evidence indicates that children's interests, if a child is interested in something, then they're more likely to participate in it. It's the same thing, it's the equivalent of what you're doing with the parent. When you're working with the parent, you're trying to find out what they're looking at, or rather how they understand what's going on in their family and what they see in their kid. And you're trying to understand that and address that, rather than saying, hang on, over here, this is my understanding of what's happening with this kid, and so on, and try to impose that upon them. You're less likely to be successful. So similarly with children, you're more likely to be successful if you give them opportunities to practice things that they can do well, if you build in, you get them to practice things that they can't do so well in the context of what they're interested in. And what professionals have to do is to be really skillful and inventive about ways in which you do that.